friendly with Karina when he did this?
I have not seen Karina in person since last trial.
So how you doing?
I'm doing great, Michael. How are you?
Was it a good day today?
It was an awesome day today. Yes. Lucky held his own, man. He sure did. Yep, Brendan didn't do what he tends to try to do to other, witnesses. But Lucky has his truth on his side, and that's all he needed to do and focus on is just telling the truth. So.
And scene.
So, therefore, Your Honor, we respectfully request that so that the jury has a clear and complete and truthful understanding of not only what happened, but also to make sure that it is what's created for the jury is accuracy, hence truth can be concluded. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I do just want to point out one thing. It was not objected to at the time it came in. That's my only comment. I will consider this. I'm going to hear from Mr. Lally. I will consider this.
What is it that was not objected?
The testimony was not objected to. I didn't hear this until I think after another witness.
Your Honor, if I could just, thank you for raising that. 10 seconds for that. I made this point the very time that I made the argument last time. We were not shown that Exhibit 88 in the encasement. It was behind the witness. We didn't even know that it was behind the witness. So what happened was Attorney Brennan went up and immediately went to the witness with it, showed it. We couldn't even see what was happening. There was no physical nor other ability for us to object at the time. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to respond to that.
All right, Mr. Lally.
Very briefly, Your Honor.
Keep your voice up, please.
Yes, very briefly. I'm not going to get into a belabor the point as far as the back and forth about conduct of counsel. During the heated trial, during the heat of the extended exchange with a witness on stand, things can happen. It's recognized, acknowledged, and accepted as a mistake. There were numerous offers by the Commonwealth to offer a stipulation as to the truth as far as the evidence is concerned that were rejected by the defense. They wanted the curative instruction. They got it contemporaneous with when the evidence came in. There have been many, many instances of similar type conduct that didn't result in a curative instruction, and to accentuate it further in the final charge to the jury is simply improper. It was a situation that arose as far as whatever misstatement was made at the time, as far as whether it's from the testimony from the witness or the question from counsel, was immediately remedied, was taken care of. I don't think that there's any confusion by the jury, and furthermore, as I indicated, the Commonwealth offered a stipulation at the time that this occurred, which was essentially rejected by the defense. They got the curative instruction at the time. That is all that is required. It is more than sufficient, and it doesn't need to be accentuated or addressed further in the final charge.
Okay. So I'll consider it, Mr. Alessi. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The goal would be to hear arguments from both counsel and then take an early lunch break. I would ask that counsel plan on just a half an hour lunch break I'd like, the point being, I want the jurors to start deliberating. I don't want to end the charge and send them home for the weekend. That's not fair after they've waited so long. So a short lunch, you're free to stay in the building, and court officers will help you with accommodations for that. But a short lunch, and then I'll come out and do the charge. And then at least, hopefully, there'll be some time for them to deliberate. I'm going to ask the court officers to call the jurors to see if they can stay as late as 5 o'clock or 5:30 tomorrow night. I just don't think it's fair after they've sat through so much of this trial with the various delays that we've had to not let them start deliberating.
We have no objection to that. All rise for the court, please.
I gotta go. Okay.
Is there already one of these? Like, are we swapping?
Yes.
Goodbye.